The ethics of data collection. Who owns your personal information on social media? In the age of social media, our personal information has become a valuable commodity. Every time we log into our Facebook or Twitter account, we are willingly sharing information about ourselves with these platforms. Social media companies can use the data they collect about us to target ads, make product recommendations, and even influence our opinions. While this data collection might benefit some users, it raises questions around the ownership and ethics of personal information. Who owns your personal information? One of the first questions we might ask is, who actually owns our personal information on social media? Strictly speaking, when we sign up for social media accounts, we own the content we create and share, such as photos and posts. However, the data we generate while using the platform, such as our search history or location data, is often owned by the social media company. This means that companies like Facebook and Twitter have access to vast amounts of personal information about their users. Why do social media companies collect this data? Social media companies collect our personal information in order to personalize our experience on the platform. By analyzing our behavior, they can make suggestions for content that we might be interested in, and display ads that are more likely to be relevant to us. Additionally, data collection helps platforms to improve their product by identifying trends and areas for improvement. However, some social media companies take these practices too far, and have been accused of using personal information to manipulate users. In 2018, it was revealed that Cambridge Analytica had illegally harvested the personal data of millions of Facebook users in order to influence political campaigns. This scandal highlighted the risks of personal data falling into the wrong hands and raised important ethical questions about data privacy. Ethical concerns around data collection. The ethics of data collection are complex and can be difficult to navigate. One concern is that personal data could be used to influence our behavior in ways that we might not be aware of. For example, platforms like Facebook have been accused of using their algorithms to create so-called filter bubbles, where users only see content that confirms their existing beliefs and opinions. These filter bubbles can reinforce our existing biases and prevent us from engaging with alternative viewpoints. Another concern is the risk of your data falling into the wrong hands. High-profile data breaches, such as the 2017 Equifax breach, which exposed the personal data of 147 million people, highlights how vulnerable our personal information can be. With access to our personal data, malicious actors could potentially engage in identity theft, financial fraud, or other illicit activities. Finally, the ease of data collection and analysis can raise privacy concerns for some users. Concerns around facial recognition technology being employed on social media have also emerged, with some claiming that the technology is too intrusive and threatens the privacy of users. What can be done to address these concerns? There are a number of steps that social media companies can take to address concerns around data privacy and ethics. For example, they could be more transparent about the data they are collecting and how it is being used. This could include offering users more granular control over their privacy settings, allowing them to decide which data is collected and how it is used by the platform. Additionally, companies could be held to higher ethical standards when it comes to data collection and analysis. This might include adhering to strict ethical codes of conduct or obtaining explicit Share consent before collecting certain types of data. There have been calls for governments to regulate social media companies more closely, which could help to hold them accountable for any unethical practices. Finally, users themselves have a role to play in protecting their personal information. This might include reviewing privacy settings regularly, being more cautious about the types of content they and using strong passwords and other security measures to protect their accounts. As technology continues to evolve and social media becomes even more ingrained in our daily lives, the issue of data collection and privacy is not going away. It is likely that we will continue to see debates and discussions around this topic as society navigates the benefits and risks of data collection. However, by taking a proactive approach to data privacy, both social media companies and users can work towards creating a more ethical and transparent environment. This might include better regulation, stronger ethical codes of conduct, or improved education around data privacy. As we continue to navigate the world of social media and personal data, it's important to remain mindful of the ways in which our actions online can impact our privacy and security. While data collection, tie-in and sharing might be a necessary aspect of our digital lives, we must also consider its potential consequences and work towards mitigating any risks or harms. Ultimately, the issue of data privacy on social media is a complex and multifaceted one, with no easy solutions or answers. However, by remaining vigilant and taking proactive steps to protect our personal information, we can work towards creating a more secure and equitable digital world for all. As technology continues to advance at a rapid pace, the issue of data privacy becomes even more pressing. Algorithms rely on vast amounts of data to operate, and the more personal data that is available, the more accurate and effective these algorithms become. However, this also means that the risks associated with data collection become even greater. While this technology has the potential to revolutionize certain aspects of society, it also raises significant privacy concerns. Facial recognition technology relies on vast amounts of personal data, including biometric data such as the shape of a person's face and their unique facial features. If this data falls into the wrong hands, it could be used for a variety of nefarious purposes, from identity theft to targeted advertising to government surveillance. As such, it is important for social media companies and other organizations using facial recognition technology to be transparent about the data they are collecting and how it is being used. They must adhere to strict ethical guidelines and ensure that they obtain explicit user consent before collecting and using sensitive personal data such as biometric data. In addition to concerns around facial recognition technology, the use of AI algorithms in other areas of social media also raises important ethical questions. For example, algorithms can be used to identify and flag content that violates community standards, such as hate speech or graphic violence. While this technology can be effective in combating harmful content, it also raises concerns around bias and censorship. Algorithms are only as unbiased as the data they are trained on, and if the data contains implicit biases or prejudices, the algorithm may perpetuate these biases. This can result in innocent content being flagged as inappropriate, or conversely, harmful content being overlooked. To address these concerns, social media companies must ensure that their algorithms are regularly reviewed and audited for bias. They must also work towards diversifying their workforce as a more First team can help to identify and address biases in algorithmic decision-making. Finally, users themselves can play a role in promoting ethical data collection and technology. By being more cautious about the data they share online and advocating for stronger data privacy laws and regulations, users can help to create a safer and more transparent digital environment. Thanks for watching.